man, all of this just to talk about the fucking art thread.
I think literally it's like we started with the art thread.
And we got to close with it because it's the best thing in the world. I found it the other day because I set it up. Somebody referenced it in one of the SModcast threads because there was one guy who did this beautiful picture. His name's Polarberry, I think, on the board. Beautiful piece of artwork based on one of the SModcasts that I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, that's did you somebody pay you for this? Which one did you see?
I mean, the only image I've ever seen, which is
of us with you and me, you battling Jesus and me like, jab, motherfucker. Yeah. Yes, that dude. That dude, I think his style is brilliant. And the dude is real, like, I've read his posts and he talks about, like, it's really nothing. I just kind of sketch it and then color. But it's just like, dude, this shit looks amazing. It's pro. It's like, this dude, he just knows how to play and shit. So other people have drawn shit too. And somebody referenced, like, hey, there should be one section. I was asking, you shall receive. And I created a thread that's called Smart. It's the Smod art file, SModcast-inspired art. And, you know, I created it, and then for the last month and a half, I've been kind of busy working on the movie and shit like that. This is on our message board on our website. You can follow along if you go to viewsq.com and go to the message board, and it's going to be, I think it's a stickied topic. I don't think it's one of the top topics. It's a second level down. But it'll be up there. It'll be within the first 20 posts on the board, on the message board. And it says SMART with capital S, capital M, and then art. So I hadn't thought about it. I came back to it the other night, and it's just wonderful.
How many pieces are there?
Let's say 20, 30.
Yeah. But starting.
Of varying quality, but even the ones that aren't like, you know, that don't show a natural ability to draw have a wit to them that are like, maybe, and I can't figure out whether it's because, like, the things they're depicting remind me of the Smodcast, like that I enjoy them so much, or, you know, and so at that point, I'm not appreciating their art as much as reappreciating my own through their art, where I'm like, I am funny.
Yeah.
But I'm able to separate that from the actual art because some of the pieces are fucking stunning. Some are clearly Photoshop jobs and not meant to look amazing. Some people, now I think people are starting to take the thread more seriously, and the people that just would throw up things are now like, well, Jesus, I got to put my A game on. But it's funny, as you read through the thread, like, so many people are writing what I'm thinking while I'm reading it, which is like, this is the best thread ever. It's just so much fun. It puts a smile on your face. So I was going to show Scott right before we jumped on, but I was like, nothing's worth doing unless everyone can fucking hear it happen, or it can happen at the same time. So you can go to the thread. I'm going to share all the artwork. Go to the artwork. I mean, it's kind of weird talking about it on a odd podcast, but all right. So first up, we got. I'll try to do names and shit. First up in the whole thread, this is the other Billy, and he put up a picture based on your trip to Vietnam. It's called Rambone Surfs Vietnam. Mosier is the name across the bottom. No wave, no shark, no homoerotic fantasy dreamed up by Kevin can stop him. Funny,
that's
awesome. Pretty funny. You know, and that's like the first one, but you got to hold on to awesome, because with all due respect to the other Billy, if that's awesome, then we have to create new words for what's to come, because there are some that literally made me laugh out loud. Here's another rendition of Holy Christ.
Pretty funny.
I mean, dude, look at how like you look like, and good. This is put up by, what is it, Bad Horse?
The lion.
The name, is that the name? The lion, not the lamb. And
Bad Horse Jizzmopper?
Well, Jizzmopper is just the level that means he hasn't posted a lot. He only has 17 posts. But Bad Horse put this together as a Holy Christ poster. Pretty amazing.
That was pretty awesome.
And there's a tiny me in the corner playing piano, and I've got a fucking a straw hat on, a boater, if you will. This is based on Brian's the other day. Mrs. X, so much passion, so little cock. There's a picture of a lunch lady, since we were referring to her as lunch lady looking, and there's a picture of a smiling Brian Johnson. And I don't understand the cop in the background, but Anderson Ryan did that, and that made me fucking laugh. The cop, like, really intrigued me in the way where I was like, what does the cop represent? I'm scrolling through looking for the next one. Okay, this is who? Newman.
The president meets Helen Keller.
It was a drawing of, like, Anne what's her name? Annie Sullivan, putting like a president who's wearing a sash that literally says president.
Monopoly president.
It does look like Monopoly Man. And she's going like, she's trying to give him like the down low on a feral looking retarded Tasmanian devil Helen Keller who has like stink line and a little fly on her. It was pretty genius.
That's pretty awesome.
That's old school. That takes us back to the old fucking days. Early Smod. Scott Mosier and I Want to Know What Love Is, the Foreigner story as done by I M. Malkovich. You know, not bad. This is kind of one of those quicker Photoshop jobs. But had you not seen the other two, like if I led with this, you'd be like, that fucking rocks, and then I'd be like, well, hold your socks and pull because the next one's going to be even more amazing. This killed me. Nicolas Cage, Slaptrack. This the fucking. Where will he go? What will he do? Will there even be air there? That made me laugh. And that one was done by the other Billy as well, a poster for Slaptrack, the movie we once talked about here. This is Jane Used to Lurk, and she did an entire comic strip about the creation of the Dachshund. So they're you and I as the German scientists, and we're being told. I have me pointing to the Dachshund like an innocent cartoon rendering of the Dachshund, and the word balloon from off panel, which may be from Hitler himself, says "make more." And then Scott goes, "Let's make a Wiener dog." It's amazing how the likeness is totally you, dude.
I totally see me. Oh, there's a.
I love this. Guten Tag, guten Tag. We have succeeded. Come on, dude. Like, we did a Smodcast, and she did a whole fucking comic strip based on like the routine, where I was like, this is like maybe it's meta or self-referential or too self-referential, but I was like, there's nothing funner than this fucking thread for me right now. Look at this, man. Scott fighting the Sasquatches in Iraq. Mosier of the future. They're at the door. And he's got like a Sergeant Rock kind of helmet on. Zombie Sasquatches. Well, that made me fucking laugh because that was one of my favorite fucking lines of that podcast. That was put up by Untamed Aggression, his poster name is. There's the Mosher Cat. I just think the hat and the glasses make me laugh, and that was by Beanie McChip. That is you as cock block and jerk ass robot. Beanie McChip, man, that was good. Untamed Aggression. You're a real fuck, Bill. When I was high at Elizabeth Banks' party.
Yeah.
This is this dude, Polar Berry. I mean, come on, dude. This is the one. This just came off of. This
is for the.
There's me on my double rascal, and it's up to. I will not leave it on the dock. Look at that, man. That's like the dude literally did the two-seater. It says double rascal, and the captain's looking a bit reticent about letting me on.
Oh my god.
I mean, brilliant. Look at that. Like this dude said, it took him no time. He does pencil sketch and then he colors it.
That's pretty good.
You could do an entire children's storybook looking like this. Like this. Look at this.